I have this fancy new crown now. Grants its wearer +6 enhancement bonus to charisma, intelligence. Ooh. Wow. Nice one. Very, very nice. So now we have some time to spare. Put maybe some more time into building our kingdom now. Maybe talk to Tristan again. For all of this. Saving. I'm also preparing a manual save now. Queen. Queen Mara. All this Nyrissa story, how did she capture you? My overconfidence and my foolishness are to blame for that. Once I believed I deserved much more than Solar Flame Goddess assigned to me, and eventually I paid the price. How did you get to Golarion? I've been traveling amongst the worlds when I noticed something strange. How should I describe it? It was like something had pierced time and matter, leaving a slight trace. I should have turned back and told my brethren about my discovery, but I was sure I was able to find a reason of this strange phenomenon by myself, so I decided to go for it alone. The trace led me to Golarion, to the Temple of the Elk, and right into Nyrissa's hands. She proved to be much stronger than I, and defeated me in a heartbeat. Before I had time to realize what was happening, she put me into magic slumber, filled with nightmares and visions. What did Nyrissa do to make you serve her? Tristan hesitates. She threatened she'd destroy my immortality and deprive me of my divine powers once and for all. I didn't dare to confront her. It was in her power to kill me. Then I'd go to Pharasma instead of my goddess. Of course, it all proved to be a lie. But you should understand me. When I awoke from my slumber, I already was trapped in a mortal body. This crazy fae bragged her power over me and threatened me with eternal damnation. You mentioned Nyrissa sending a vision to Jod. Tristan touches his face. It is so. Her goal was to orchestrate our meeting, and she knew nothing better but to deceive a faithful servant of Erestil with a hope of forgiveness. Tricks and frauds are her specialty indeed. The magical fog was her doing as well. She wanted you to go where she needed you to be, wanted to gain your trust, fill your mind with lies, set you up for the fight with the Stag Lord. She fooled us all, playing our feelings of faith and duty, and I played my part in this heinous act. Why didn't you tell me who you were right away? Nyrissa demanded unconditional submission. I couldn't. Didn't dare to confront her and put my divine sparkle at stake. A single step in wrong direction, and Nyrissa would destroy the very essence of me. She forbade me to uncover my true identity and made me do what she wanted me to help her create that flower, to plant it. But she never forbade me to help you fight the bloom. This is a weak excuse, but I did all I could to make sure my deeds won't do as much harm as she expected. Do you know what she's looking for? Why does she make all these plots and schemes? Alas, no. Nyrissa trusts no one. She is reluctant to share her plans even with her sisters. You'll have to expose her plots and schemes by yourself. Enough about that. Indeed. I would wish to leave it all behind once and for all. So what happened to you calling yourself the Chosen of Sarenrae? Tristan lowers his head. This was yet another lie I was forced to tell you. It was Nyrissa who protected me from harm, unwilling to lose her agent, her Skylark. Sorry. Okay. Ready to go then. Heading back to the throne room. Oh, maybe sell some stuff first, since we are already here on the market. Asuf! So... price in descending order. But we're just not getting another bag of holding. Damn it. Okay. So we have a new region to claim. The Diurnal March. Oh, hello there. Kynira is leaning lazily against the wall. The tiefling's expressive eyes glare at you. I was expecting you. How is my queen? I'm sure you must be terribly bored chasing after monsters and beating enemies over and over again. Don't you want to take a break from the routine and celebrate your triumphant rise to power? You want to have some fun? Sure, why not? Kynira smiles coyly. That's what I'm here for. Mara. A local merchant wishes to be relieved of his taxes, which naturally stands against the laws of the kingdom. In return for this service, he promises to put in a good word for you among the city's trade community. Christian's voice is very soft. I realize that such offer might stir you to outrage. But try to understand. Greed can cloud anyone's judgment, wealthy and pauper alike. We must teach these people that the times have changed. The law no longer serves only the rich. Reject his offer, but refrain from punishing him. I trust your advice. You will have to turn down many similar offers, but eventually people will come to realize that the stolen lands have changed forever. Henceforth, everyone is equal before the law. All right. So, I'm going to save it here. And now we're going to make some upgrade. Success. Mara has become the queen of the stolen lands. Very good. We have new projects. Oh my god. Support. Counselor's Endeavor. Trading with Restov. Our good relations with Eldori allows us to commence trading with Restov on favorable terms. Affect every region along the Brevin border with a non-military upgrade provides 2 BP. A non-military upgrade. Enhanced trade with New Stettin. Our alliance with House Sotova allows us to conduct trade with New Stettin on favorable terms. Each settlement's income by 1 when trading with Sotova. Okay. Strategic partnership with the war. Now, when the kingdom is strong and prosperous, we can discuss strategic partners with Travoy. In fact, increase economy and relations by 7 and provides 1 BP per week for each relation rank above 6. Well, we are still rank 3, so this can wait. Enhanced border control. We've managed to maintain good relations with both Setova and Eldori, and can now put this partnership to good use. Effect provides +2 bonus to resolve any situation that develops in the regions along the Brevin border. This could be helpful, really. 175. Okay, we are starting off with this one. Right. Aldori Fighting School. Jamanti Aldori is eager to send Swordlord mentors to your lands as a token of support and friendship. Effect. All military academies in the kingdom provide an additional bonus of +3 to loyalty and +2 to stability and military. All Swordlord academies in the kingdom provide an additional bonus of +3 loyalty, community, military, and stability. Okay. Okay, we have to spend 14 days on any of this. Rank up. Okay. We are going to start this project. Everyone has something to do right now. We are going to regions. We're going to claim Diurnal Marches next. 200 EP. Start claim. A trail of misfortune. Discover what's going on. Okay. Trail. Fortune. Bloody Vendetta. Success. The hand of the law is heavy. Those involved in the bloodshed are behind bars. Peace has returned to the city street. Happy birthday! Again? It was before we go the old. Yay! Red light. Triumph. The curator encouraged the citizens of the region not to limit everyone's freedom just because some were unable to exercise it responsibly. The Brothel adversaries backed down and the differing sides have reconciled. The fire. Success. The advisor aid arrived just in time. The settlement is being rebuilt after the offensive. The walls have ears. Success. The advisor's agents purchased the palace secrets through a third party. This allowed the spy to be traced and arrested, and the security crisis was averted. Yes! God's training is complete. Magic of the Abandoned Keep. An otherworldly power once nested under the dome of the Abandoned Keep. Study it to provide your arcane specialists with new knowledge and experience. Effect +2 arcane to academies of magic and +1 arcane to mage towers everywhere in the kingdom. Economy. Restoration of the Silver Shield Fort. Long ago, the Abandoned Keep was a glorious dwarven outpost that protected travelers and merchants in the region. It's time to restore it to its proper name, the Silver Shield Fortress, and commence reconstructing it, along with that section of the Road of Chi. Aggressive expansion. Allows for faster region claims and upgrades, and reducing the time required by half. So important. Wait, let's check the other ones first. Curator needs your help. Whale Hunt. The Intruder. Borg Mischief. What do we have here? Yeah, let's talk to the curator. Mara, our treasurer informs me that we've managed to save up some money allocated for culture. A substantial amount, in fact. I talked to my friends in the artistic communities and I found 3 projects worthy of support. At first, I thought of a local violin player I know. He's always dreamed of traveling around the neighboring lands playing his music. I also talked to a provincial teacher who is assembling a book of local legends and traditions. And finally, I kept receiving letters from an artist local to the capital. I have no idea why. When we met, she offered me a series of etchings depicting your brilliant officers and the great feats of your army. I'm sure we should support the musician. Your patronage of the arts will make you famous across the river kingdoms. Tell me more about each candidate. The violin player I told you about is an old friend. Even the most callous listener is touched by his music. Besides, he has plenty of friends in the river kingdoms. His concerts will be of the highest standards. They will attract crowds of fans, and every one of them will be grateful to you for giving them the gift of such lovely music. The provincial teacher is very naive and sweet, but his innocence only deepens his vision. You should hear him speak of the folk culture of the Stonelands. Your subjects will be very proud of their origin and culture after they've read his book. The artist seemed an awful back-scratcher to me. I'm sure she only came up with the military theme to get herself a big order. I hate flatterers and apple polishers, especially when it comes to art. Let our neighbors learn all about the talented people of our lands. We'll help the musician. Excellent. Let me tell him. He'll be so happy. A Boken! Oil of enhancement. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Dragon? Thank you. Dragon scale plate. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sharel! Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, thank you. Shinier! Thank you, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Runefarer, hello there! How it's going? We have just established our kingdom here. I'm trying to get some management of our kingdom done after receiving all of these gifts. Okay, we are finally done now. A bloody craft. Yeah. And we have some more quests to take care of now. Right. So. Yep. One more of that. More events here. The intruder. Some peasants captured an intruder who entered their village in the middle of the night. They charge him with being a Galton spy and are threatening to hang him. Captured half-elf claims that he's just an ordinary wanderer and he begs for mercy. I hope your week is going good so far. Runefarer, Morg Mischief. Mysterious complaints are arising from the region where Master Chemo Tavern... Oh wait, let me actually check real quick. All right. Getting him as our general again. Oh, I didn't mean to leave the management screen. Let's take a look here. Mysterious complaints are arising from the region where Master Chemo Tavern has recently settled. Water rises in wells and floods the surrounding homesteads. Experienced hunters get lost in the woods. Food and wine disappears from cellars, and maidens awaken with their hair woven into impossible knots. The people have asked the kingdom's advisors to step in. 50%, 65%. Let's take a look here. Opportunity. Give it a try. Okay. What are these quests we received? Annexation. A trail of misfortune. One of the kingdom advisors has to face this crisis and try to make sense of the situation. Ah! This is just now what came up. Talk to Sherelle. Okay. We're going to talk with Sherelle. Yes. Going to do it now. We just teleport to Varnhold. And actually, I would like to take the time to explore the rest of Varnhold and the surrounding area, since we're already there. I have received new items. The Dragon Scale Acid Resistance, yeah, that's that. And the Monastic Karma. Dodge bonus to AC. Thundering Drums. Well, why not? Get a little dodge bonus there. Can't be that bad. Alright. And we are leaving the armor here as well. Okay. Leave. Heading for Varnhold. Taking our teleport to get there. Teleport to Varnhold. Here we go. Enter. And then we're going to talk to her and see what she has on her mind about these revolt that came up before in Varnhold. What? Ah, no! Of course, she's not the one. Karel. Ah, yes, he was in the other settlement. He was the... Ah, I remember now. He was falsely accused of stealing money from Jesus. Ah. I see now. Okay. I was thinking about the wrong incident there. About the wrong person. So... we're going to teleport maybe back to our capital? How long does it take for us to get there? 1 day, 5 hours. I believe it wasn't much shorter from our other settlement there. It wasn't that much shorter. So we can just take this road. Wait, this encounter? Something new popped up in the barony? Easier claim. Nice one. Goblin problem. Your advisor has something to report. Oh god. Okay. Visitors from another world problem. Peasants are terrified. A local mage is conducting dangerous experiments, during which he has summoning beasts and monsters from other planes. The growing discontent threatens to turn into a riot. 70%, 70%. $75%. Okay. Let's do this one. And yeah, we are taking care of the goblin issue as soon as we've returned to our capital. Here we go, Sharel! Oh, it's you! Please accept my gratitude for the workshop. The house is beautiful, the neighbors are wonderful, and everyone is so kind and friendly. I'm flooded with orders. And to think I could still be rotting away in a jail for false accusation. What did you want to tell me? Sharel looks around nervously. I beg your forgiveness, your highness, for making you come all the way to our distant region. There are too many guards in the palace that were chasing me recently. The thing is, I think I know who wrongfully accused me. There's a tailor in the capital. His name is Morhalan. He has the reputation of a brilliant master, so I wanted to become his apprentice. But when I went to his workshop, I saw things which alarmed me very much. Vests, shoes, gloves, all made from reptile skin. But the pattern was distinct. I've only seen the pattern on lizard folk, intelligent beings who also live in the Stolen Lands as far as I know. I tried asking Morhalan about it, but he threw me out into the cold, and when I tried to start my own business and open a shop, I was literally driven out of the capital. You'll hardly take my word for it, but it's true. A master tailor in the capital is butchering lizard folk to make clothes from their skins. I'm no tracker. I can't go hunting down Morhalan poachers, but you could. If only you could find those murderers in the marshes and bring some evidence, the guards will take this seriously and we'll rid the capital of great evil. Alright, I'll track down the hunters. Thank the gods. I'm sorry I cannot say exactly where to find the wretches, but I'm certain they must be hunting in the Nile marshes. That's where you'll find them. I'd like to know more about you. The young Cheryl looks embarrassed. He fixes his hair, trying to hide the blush in his cheeks. What would you like to know? Where are you from? I'm from Eragus. It's a small fishing town in Keonan. That's the place where the elves sent my kind into exile. The exile for half-breeds. My father is a fisherman and a smuggler. He served as a steersmaid on Andorran warship until he met my mother and settled down. My mother is a neat weaver. There's an art to weaving a fishing net, and my mother is simply the best at it. She taught me to tie knots and weave patterns. How did you become a tailor? I started when I entered Eragus Academy. I wasn't much into archaeology, but you don't have many options in Eragus. It's either the academy or a fishing business. That was when I realized that an ancient elven ornament can spruce up any object at all. I realized that using this sort of design made anything I sewed exquisite and quite popular. A couple of months later, half the student body was wearing my vests and capes. I'd finally found my passion, but then I left and searched for better opportunities. You blush all the time. Me? Oh, yes indeed. Cheryl turns purple and laughs. I beg your pardon, your highness. I'm not used to chatting with the ruler of the kingdom herself. Before I met you, I'd always thought that rulers never talk to ordinary people. You're different. Let's discuss it later. I have to go. Alright, okay.
I'm there.
Search for poachers somewhere in the Nile marshes. And I also still have to visit our new settlement in the Glenaban region. I haven't been there. And I've also forgot to actually establish a settlement in the Diurnal Marches. Ooh.